So I saw that there's a new anime this season called X-Arm with a 2.16 rating on MyAnimeList. A 2.16 out of 10. And I just had to see what the buzz was about, because honestly, I've never seen an anime air in all the years I've been watching anime receive a score this horrible. And oh my god, this show is absolutely f***ing terrible. But at the same time, it's so funny how bad it is. Like, the show is trying so hard to be like this cool cop thriller anime, but just fails so hard. Like, there's honestly some choreography here in this first fight scene that would be cool in like an action movie or something. But it just ends up being absolute garbage because just look at the CGI, dude! What is going on? The animation is just so unbelievably bad. Look at this scene right here. They didn't even put any effort in. He could literally be saying anything right now.
You said that you would destroy this ship, not join them!
Okay, maybe not that. Like, during this scene, this is what the creators swear you're saying as you watch it. Whoa, holy shit, is this the Matrix? Dude, that kick was so awesome. But in reality, this is how it's going. Bro, what is this? Why does it look like a 2002 video game cutscene? What are they walking on? What is this? Oh, wait, that was actually kind of sick. She spinned with like the gun still held in her leg. Alright, okay, that was low-key cool. And honestly, the funniest thing to me is how like half the characters are CGI and then half aren't. They're like bottom of the barrel 2D normal anime characters. Like, what is going on in this scene? Who thought this was a good idea? What were they thinking when they decided to make one character CGI and then put him right next to a character who's not? Like, even a blind person would notice the difference between these characters, and neither is drawn well. And look, like, you've got the boys walking in here and then like, why is he the only one who's 2D? What is going on? What about this guy specifically required him to be flattened into a single plane? They've also got these like unbelievably out of place zoom-ins that literally just increase the scale of the video image. So you're just looking at like a 3-pixel image of a school for some reason. The way they do certain cuts is just so jarring too, like... Hold up, wait, what was that? Yo, go back. Why does it go from a zoom out and snap right to a still frame? What is this? For some reason, they also just throw in like some random fan service every 10 minutes or so. I mean, this is fine normally, but it's just so weird in this anime for some reason. Like, first the chick tells him, like they knew what they were doing here. And then the way to transfer data is by like these two chicks making out. And the funniest one was when I was watching this scene and then just BAM! Random ecchi fan art transition scene. Like, this was even more surprising than the Full Metal Alchemist ones, where the dude literally just pops in speaking English for some reason, saying,
Full Metal Alchemist.
Like, why is this the transition scene, and why is it drawn better than the rest of the show? Like, look at the opening even. Like, the opening is where the animation studio normally blows like half their budget to make some really insane looking animation to make the show look cool, but nope. It's just the same garbage. Like, they really couldn't spare any extra effort to make these scenes cool. And the tragedy is, honestly, that the song is actually pretty decent. But any hype that could have been there is just sucked away by this Game Boy Advance level animation. The plot is also just flaming hot shit. This guy, like, hates technology for some reason, even though he's a teenager in high school, and then gets hit by a huge truck, and then gets brought back to life with his brain in a robot called an X-Arm. Except the robot isn't some cool android or like synthetic being, it's literally a briefcase with a Skype webcam attached to it. Like, dude, how are we supposed to have any emotional attachment to this character when his only expressions are seen in the rotations of a webcam? Like, WALL-E had more emotion than this guy. The show has these shots where like the voice actor is delivering this really emotional or surprising line, but then the actual video is just this box with a robot eye just shaking around. It's like that episode of Friends where Joey expects the robot to be a human android and then it's just a moving hunk of metal. At least that one could move though, like the main character in X-Arm literally has to be carried around. Man is not even mobile. There's this scene where he's supposedly risking his life for the mission, but in reality he's literally just a computer processing a bunch of data and he's overheating. My laptop does this every time I edit a video, man. It's not that deep. He's like steaming and they're all going, You hit your limit minutes ago. You can't keep going. And he's like, no, I have to. The actual line he says is something like, suicide bombings can go to hell. Who wrote this script? And so, because like X-arms are really rare or something, he gets recruited by the boss of the police, and then joins the police to help fight crime as a supercomputer. He meets this girl whose job is to analyze all kinds of data, quote for quote. Dope, man. I love that job. Analyzing data, just like all kinds of data. You know how it be? This kind of data, that kind of data, all kinds. But then later that episode, they need to look through every camera in Tokyo, and you would think that this analyzing data job would be given to the girl, but nope, it's the main character, because there's too much. Like, she got introduced and did absolutely nothing. She's the tech geek, and she couldn't do any tech. And for some reason, the white hair android chick got some upgrade to her body, which also came with less clothes. Again, just to hammer that fan service in, which is really the only saving grace of the show. Like, watch this scene and try not to cringe. Oh my god, what is this animation? What is that face? Yo, yo, what? Where did he go? Yo, what? Come on, why is he falling? Oh, he just got quickscoped. X-Arm is just absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen an anime like this. It's honestly unintentionally funnier than a lot of comedy anime I've seen, just because of how horrible it is. I have no words. Like, you guys should just watch it just for the entertainment factor. It's so funny to watch an anime just fail so hard at almost every aspect. The story, the characters, none of it is fleshed out. And with an animation like this, it's embarrassing. It's like a car wreck and you cannot take your eyes off of it throughout. This has been the Anime Culture Corner. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you watch X-Arm right after this. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth show, manga, and character analyses.